they're important for you to remember these gifts that you already have shown us, aside from the obvious ones. She's beautiful, and she's intelligent, and she's kind, and she's a wonderful dancer and photographer, and we could go on. But I wanted to name a couple other powers that you have. So the first one, probably everybody who knows her sees this one coming because she's been teased about it for a long time. How many of you already know the Pie with Ice Cream Now story? Raise your hand if you already know about Pie with Ice Cream Now. So I'll be quick. I think she was 2 or 3, and they were having Thanksgiving at our house, and we were getting ready. It was morning breakfast time, and we're getting ready, for the day. So the pies are out of the oven, and we're getting the turkey in and all that kind of thing. And Kaiya is hungry. She's a little girl. It's breakfast time, and she's hungry. And she decides that she wants pie with ice cream now. So her dad's trying to distract her and think, well, maybe a little pie now and a little ice cream later. And it was, nope, pie with ice cream now. And she's had to hear that echoed back to her, and we teased her about it. And then I suddenly realized it wasn't so great to have teased you about that, because that's one of those important powers that you have. You know what you want, and you speak what you want. And that's really important not to forget that. There are going to be lots of us who are going to tell you what to do and how to do it, what you should do with your life. But what's important is that you know what you want, and you speak that. That's the first one. The second one, I think we'll jump forward. You might have been 9 or 10 or 11, I'm not sure, but we got to go to a lot of your gymnastics meets. And how many of you have been to gymnastics meets? So if you have, you know that you sit and you watch about 100 little girls do the same routine to the same music. And you're sitting in stands with lots of other families, and if it's not your child, or if it's not someone you you spend your time reading books and talking and whatever. But when your child goes out, it gets you get quiet and you watch and you clap and cheer. So that's what's happening, all around. You can tell when certain families have kids entertaining because they're shushing everybody or whatever, and they want to watch. But when Kaiya got out there, I have to say that it got quiet and still all around us, because she has such a powerful grace and beauty about her. And she did, I don't know what you call it, some kind of split leap, but you kind of hung in the air, and you could hear this whispered, wow, kind of go through the audience. And in fact, I think there was an award at the end of the day, and I think it was called the Wow Award. Do you remember this?
There were some.
Yeah, so, and I happened to be there when that happened, but I think what I want you to remember from that is you have a quiet, peaceful strength and grace. And when you put your work and your truth out into the world, people are going to get quiet and hush, and they're going to say, wow. So I want you to remember that. And last memory, I think this was also a Thanksgiving time, and we went, Keith and Suzanne and I went to Massachusetts, where you were living then. So she must have been like 16 months, because you were talking a little bit. And we sat around the table, and Bruce said a prayer, and then led us in oh, the Lord is good to me. So that was lovely. We sang that. We started to eat, and about, I don't know, a minute later, you put your little arms in the air, and you said, oh, and we all had to sing it again. And we started to eat again, and another minute later, oh, and we sang it again. So I think it was a good 10 or 12 times that we sang it. No kidding. And we sang right along. So what you also need to remember is that you are a leader. And pretty much all you have to do is utter one syllable, and people are going to join in and they're going to follow. So thank you all for being here. You are the people that Bruce and Kaiya most wanted to be here as friends and family this evening. So thank you for being here. And Kaiya is now going to lead us in singing "Oh Lord." And that would be our blessing, and then
Are we going to do it 10 times?
No. One time I'm singing. Take it away, Kaiya.
Oh, Lord is good to us, and so I thank the Lord for giving us the things we need.
sun and the rain and the apple seed, the Lord is